Oh my god, is this one of those games? There we go. Oh, it's that fucking song. Actually, I may as well bung this on YouTube, eh? Oh, so, what do you mean I only got 12? Do you even know what that means? Do you even know that's what that screenshot meant? Yeah, there. You have encyclopedic knowledge of it. Okay, well, you know how fucking happy I was when that occurred, if that's the case. You know what's the, you know what's the friggin' like best thing about it? I don't even know if you're being genuine or not, Sephiroth, but I'm gonna make you humor me regardless. All right? Was that I was playing with a pal and he had a Gigas Precision 4 on his weapon, and he got it up to like 85%. Okay, he only had like a 15% enhancement rate, and the capsules are at 7%, so that adds up to 85%, and it failed. It was at 85%. He spent like 4 million Meseta and it failed, and I felt he ruined my night. I felt so bad for him. Hello, Warren. So I'm just thinking to myself, you know what? I'm gonna buy one Giga Smite 4 capsule, which was way more expensive than the Gigas Precision capsules, right? I bought one and put a little enhancement on it, and it went up to 12%, and it fucking did it. And I was just like, it's like my night wasn't ruined anymore. It's like there was a 12% chance of it happening, and it fucking happened. Ugh. What a YouTube reaction that would have made, eh? Okay, let's do that thing where I can't even remember. Sonic Frontiers better not do this. Where if you want to play if you want to play a fucking new game, unless you're on like a different profile, you just lose all your save data. Bye bye save data. You know. I completely forgot about this. What the hell does this even do again? You know what? How much of the population does this actually apply to? Is there anybody in this chat that's never played a Sonic game before? Whatever, we'll do in hard. You've never played this game, Oren? Well, you're missing out.
Sonic, how I hate him. And all of that loathing has been focused into this invincible instrument of destruction. Every defeat, every humiliation at the Hedgehog's hands will be returned 1,000-fold.
It was underwhelming. I feel like that's a fair I feel like that's a fair description, Oren.
I can expand the Eggman Empire across the globe and conquer the world.
The boss means business this time.
Yeah, Sonic Forces, it's like the Italian economy, you know? It's big, but nobody takes it seriously and laughs at it, you know? Wait, have I turned off the... I've turned off the comms. Actually, do I even want to bother turning that shit on? Do I want to? The radio... It's all full of mint suck, sod it. It's not like we're playing this to enjoy it anyway, sod it. We don't have time to lose. We're on. Yeah, he's Italian. Yeah.
Man, look at the size of that thing.
Hi, Leon.
Show up when your neighborhood turns into a desert. Cleanup's gonna be a chore.
Hi, Collectathon. I'm just squinting my eyes and pretending it's Sonic Frontiers.
There's sand everywhere. Green Hill's looking a lot more like Sand Hill right now.
And a meme was born.
And this place is a wreck. Thanks, Eggman. One of my favorite spots is all ruined. This is it for Green Hill, so the city must be close. Let's get ready for some action.
Any thoughts on Sega's Super Game? Quite a bit, actually, Sephiroth. Because I don't think Sega knows what the fuck their Super Game is now. Okay? Because at first they were like hyping it up and there was like, aye, alright. And I thought it was going to be like that Hyenas game that Creative Assembly's making. But then they came out and said that it's multiple games. And I'm just like, okay, so games like Hyenas or even games like Sonic Frontiers that have like much bigger budgets, maybe that's just what the Super Game is. But no, now they've went back to saying that the Super Game is one thing and that it will be out by 2016, so now it's not Hyenas? It's so weird, I don't get it.
We are thanks to you. Cutting it kind of close though, pal.
Yeah, Yakuza 0 was 2015 in Japan, yeah.
Okay, let's finish this, Eggman.
It will be your finish, Sonic. Behold the power of my
Sonic forces me to think it's Frontiers. On your most recent playthrough, you like this slightly more. It's not like it really isn't a terrible game. It really isn't. It's painfully mediocre. That's pretty much the best and the worst you would say about Frontiers, okay? But because the Sonic fanbase is the way it is, they kind of just like,
This guy is
they
back.
turned it into the humiliation that it is now perceived to be. You know what I mean?
No, wait. It's something else.
Maybe it's like a Dragon 8. Sure. That's a Super Game in my eyes. Never seen this one look as bad at glance. And I'll tell you this as well, right? Give it a year or two, right? If Frontiers comes out and it's positively received, you are gonna see so many fucking videos saying, "Were we wrong about Sonic Frontiers?" You know, and it's gonna be hailed as some underrated thing. Just wait, just wait. I promise you that'll happen.
Sonic!
C minus, yeah, pretty much. Sonic Forces isn't even half as bad as the other Sonic games they've lumped it into. Yeah, again, because the fan base is kind of like that, they can, if there's like one little thing wrong with it, because this applies to games like Sonic Colors Ultimate and Sonic Origins, you know? The fan base like lumps it in with games like Rise of Lyric and 06, alright? And I know that those games are like ports that do have some things iffy with them, but
I'm an up.
they put it in the same...
Sonic is gone.
Why did I choose to stream Sonic? Of course I would go off like this.
If we're going to win, we have to do it without them.
Wonder if Sega still drives to be better than 06, lol. I mean, I don't think they've made a game that's been as bad as 06 yet.
Eggman's army
So,
is
I would say they're at least doing that well.
We want the people to rally. We have to show them that strength doesn't just come from numbers.
Not everyone is terrified. Isn't a new recruit joining us today?
Yes, a survivor from the city, right?
Steady on, Leon. The Yakuza series did this as well, you know. The whole tech shit. Sonic Tuber got a Sonic Tube. Right, hold on, where is it? You know what? We're gonna be a degenerate and play as a lassie. I don't think I've ever played as a lassie. I always like to go as a wolf because you get like the extra rings when you're a wolf. We're gonna go like super effing generic because I just want to get to the. Oh, I don't think I can actually. Oh, I gotta wait for the fucking like wardrobe to unlock. I was just gonna dress her up in knight shit.
Commander?
Happy to see you're all still alive. Eggman's forces have chewed through our defenses at Green Hill. The resistance in the city is reporting that whatever it is that finished Sonic. Sorry, I'm still not used to saying that. Whatever it is has got them running in fear. All except for this brave kid who survived the battle and made it here in one piece. Meet.
I'm installing Jim to see the Sega logo and get extra excited, then it's an RGG trailer.
Doesn't look like much.
Neither do you, Charmy, but I still managed to find a use for your pointy butt. Here, kid, take this. We're depending on you.
Here, take a gun.
Okay, let's get going, everybody. The world's not gonna save itself.
Right.
Alright, mon then. A gun was the Shadow the Hedgehog. I wonder where the Starfall Islands are on this world map here. Can I play Shadow the Hedgehog? It's alright. Can I play Supersonic? Okay. And I didn't even have to pay for it. Like, are those the Starfall Islands? Is that them right there? Like, I've seen this game in multiple Worst Games 2017 lists. It's honestly undeserved. Yeah, again, well, I could keep saying that, yeah. But, you know, Sonic fans got a Sonic fan.
No way. That's excellent.
What? Oh, thank goodness! I knew it.
He's captured in the orbiting prison. My spy there says he's in a solitary.
Right, well, listen to this until we get to that line that everybody loves.
That's horrible. We have to rescue him.
Plan's already happening, Amy. I've got a squad on the way to the spaceport and the chemical plant to borrow a shuttle. Come on, guys. Who's up for an old?
Does it even show up in this bit?
jailbreak?
No, it doesn't, no. None of this is good, Ducky. That's why it's good.
SBO here. My team's engaging the enemy in the orbital tunnel. I think we can hold them off for now. No, wait! Watch out! The masked ones. The monster that took down Sonic.
Stay focused, Brookie. We're out to find the shuttle.
I'm getting some effing frame rate drops here. I don't know how unpopular this opinion is, but I do enjoy the Avatar level music, you know? It has its own style, okay, and I like it. And the cyberspace levels in Frontier seem to be taking a lot from that. Let's see my Sonic waifu. Aye. I've been seeing a lot of like love for Rouge actually on my timeline because she's like I guess because she's part of the main group in Sonic Prime, which was a bit weird, but you know what? That's cool. Nice to see Rouge getting some love.
All quiet at the launch pad for now. Grab a shuttle before they sound the alert.
Originally being voiced by Kasumi Evans. Actually, don't celebrate too soon, Leon, because I read somewhere that Kasumi Evans, you know, she was only paid like $4,000 to like voice the whole show, and she was upset about that, so she's asking fans to boycott the show. Okay, and I think we should all stand up and boycott Sonic Prime. Okay, because a woman, guys, a woman on Twitter who voice acts, okay, is feeling underappreciated, okay? Do you have any fucking idea how dreadful that is, okay? My wolf persona is so cute, isn't she? Banjo-Kazooie. What do you mean Banjo-Kazooie? What's Banjo-Kazooie? I'm playing a game. Oh, you're playing a game that stars a character from. That is true. Banjo was in a Sonic game. Hi, Ramira. I'm so tempted to say something that'll get you cancelled. Wait. Go on, Oren. Who gives a fuck? I'm only barely joking, by the way. Banjo-Kazooie, I've been... Yeah, I know. They have been. Okay. Persona 5. I haven't played Persona 5 Royal in a few days, actually. I'm like 25 hours in... Yeah, how the fuck... I put like 25 hours into Persona 5 in like a week. It's like, how the fuck did that happen? Right. Oh god, it's gonna put me for the tutorial. Actually, you know what? Since we're already a lassie, let's go with Amity. Let's go with that. Well, actually, you know what? Knights is androgynous anyway. Who gives a fuck? Knights can be whatever the fuck you want. I do. Actually, no. I don't like knights with flesh. We've talked about this before. When when he has flesh-colored hands like he does in the Sega Saturn artwork. That looks wrong to me. No. Knights does not have flesh-colored hands. Okay, put him in white gloves. Fucking perverts, you know. There we go. That'll do. Victory pose. Ah, who gives a fuck? Wisp on. We'll just keep it as fire. Who gives? I don't care. B5 is amazing, is it? Yeah, I've been really digging it. I can't remember if I talked about this, Cider, but my plan was to play Persona 5 Royal for the first time. I only played vanilla P5 like 5 years ago. I was planning to play Persona 5 Royal on like the Xbox at 60 FPS and it would look like really good, but I kind of caved and got it on the Switch. And I have really been enjoying playing it on the Switch, you know? Even though it doesn't look as good, it's just nice to be able to have it portable and shit. Yeah. Only way to get cancelled in Ducky Stream is to link to Chris. Very good, very good. Well, this is promised. I promised to take my little brother trick-or-treating, but my uncle got him vaccinated unnoticed. Alright. Yeah, actually, fuck. I forgot it is Halloween. Shit, it is Halloween, isn't it? Why are you all watching me? Why don't you go guysing? Why don't you go get some sweeties? I'm actually getting vaccinated for both flu and COVID on, Wednesday. Yeah. They're gonna put like one in each arm, and I'm probably gonna be out like a light. Gotham. Shut the fuck up, Sephiroth. Because it's 1 p.m. Well, I guess it is in America. Yeah. I can't have alcohol. You know what my, when I went to go get, the last time I went to go get vaccinated, I actually asked the nurse there, it's like, so when can I have a drink? And she said to me, oh no, you can't drink for like another 4 months or something. And I'm pretty sure I raised my voice, I was like, what? And she just like burst out laughing at me. And I was like, way to exploit me as an alcoholic, hen. Yeah. Protect the NHS from excessive drinking, I guess. I could be supersonic. Nah, I saw that.
That should have done it. I couldn't figure it out for you, buddy. I'm sorry I wasn't smart enough. Whoa, chaos! Sonic, help me!
So many things in this cutscene. Like, Sonic Tubers had content for years because of this one cutscene, okay? Whether it was talking about misusing Chaos, Tails' character being shit, too much classic Sonic, alright? It's actually pure gold when you think about it, alright?
Do you know how you got here?
Sonic fans just be looking at this cutscene with mad pound signs in their eyes. Again, high objective.
Which might work to our advantage.
Protect the Echidnas from Alex Jones. It's alright, they're in the safe capacity of Ken Pender's like little NTF vault, NFT vault.
Either way, it's still good to see you, Sonic. Heck, it's good to see any Sonic.
You know, and another controversial take, by the way, I actually really like the music in these classic Sonic levels. Right, hold on, let me take a look at these fucking frame rate, fucking shit. Is it because I put it on max FPS?
So watch your step. I get the feeling Eggman has some tricks up his sleeve.
Fuck. Oh, come on. Tails being like this is insulting. Oh, for God's sake. Like, I don't like it either, Cider, but is it insulting? You know? Like, Sonic fans are fickle, right? I like Tails in fucking Lost World, you know, when he's a total hard arse. I thought that was cool, but folk didn't like that either. So it's like he's too hard arse in this game, and he's too, like, much of a wimp in this one, okay? But he was perfect in the film, okay? He was perfect in the film, making him some sort of fucking stalker guy, alright? I really hope Super Game is remastered L Bleed. It could be, could be. Oh my god, guys, actually, did you hear about friggin' Reiko Kodama? That was mental to hear about. I actually kept thinking, I was actually thinking of doing a little, like, Reiko Kodama appreciation stream where I would just, like, muck about in, like, Skies or Phantasy Star 4 or something, you know? Fuck, I kind of wish I did that now. But yeah, like, it's just so mental that fans fund that out because of the Mega Drive Mini 2. You know, she's got, like, a little in memory of in that fucking bit of hardware. I got my Mega Drive Mini 2, by the way. I've been quite enjoying that, but aye, man, that she was one of the she was one of the founders of the golden age of Sega. Like, very fucking sad, you know. Has anybody here ever, by the way, has anybody here ever played any of the Seven Dragon games? I think that's the name of it, the Seventh Dragon. I think they were like Nintendo DS, Etrian Odyssey style games. Anybody ever played those?
Stop Eggman and end this war quick.
I played them, but I haven't played them. Heard good things. Yeah, you never like hear about them, but yeah, she's definitely like always her name's always associated with them, you know.
Be careful, Sonic. I'm detecting a ton of readings besides Eggman, too. One is stronger than the others. What could it be?
Hello, Vane. Seriously, why did the writers of this game have to say that Classic Sonic was an alternate dimension? I don't care. Neither should you, Collectathon. We're getting to the point where a lot of the old guard are at that age. Well, not necessarily, Sephiroth. she was only like 59 or 58. I saw a few people like throwing both those ages around. I don't actually know what age she was, but yeah, like that's not that old. That's not that old. That was only a little bit more. Actually, wasn't that the age that Iwata died? I think it was. Yeah, Satoru Iwata. He was like 55, I think, wasn't he? Aye, Miyamoto's old as fuck, you know? Given how old Japanese... Yeah, that is a fact. Yeah, Japanese people, at least in the current year, they live to be old as shit, you know? It's why the population is considered the oldest on the planet, you know?
I can taste your terror, child.
No, Cider, I just told you, it's like, yeah, Japanese work culture is a bit shit, but I don't think it's killing them, alright? Tempted to buy an Xbox backwards compatibility. Should I get an Xbox or a Series X? Should definitely get a Series X, Oren. I really like my Series X. No, don't listen to Leon. He's full of shit. Get a Series X. You care about physical media, alright? So you gotta get that one with the disc, okay?
Knuckles, can you hear me?
Rouge! It's about time. How's Sonic doing?
He's been better. They're getting ready to banish him into space.
For what, like the third or fourth time in the series?
What? You can't be serious.
Eggman's been keeping Sonic alive all this time. He's been waiting to show him his completed empire before banishing him.
Torturing Sonic just to pass the time. Oh, that's low.
Just
Even
for-
Eggman.
Well, you want to get some games on disc, don't you? Like, I'll give you an example. I have the Metal Gear Solid HD collection for the 360. You can't actually download that game at the moment. You have to have the disc, you know?
Eggman got
Excuse
rid
me.
of our rescue plan and is moving forward.
I tried scoring on Game Pass. No, I haven't.
The clock is ticking, boss.
Sex as a disc drive so you can grab... Wait, is that a thing you can get for the Series S? Like a disc drive? I didn't know that was a thing.
Yes, we do. Eggman rebuilt the Death Egg. That's where he's keeping Sonic.
The Death Egg? Oh man, that's not good. None of this is good, Vector. That's why it's called war.
There you go. I'll give you guys a minute to clip it. This is another line that gave Sonic Tubers like years of content. Okay? They may take the piss out of it, but it's made them what they are today.
You all know what to do. Let's go get Sonic. Listen up, rookie. Our other forces are busy dealing with enemies. It looks like you took the best route. It's up to you to save Sonic now. Find him.
The Avatar definitely has this weird acceleration thing. Where he, like, I mean, to be fair, Sonic has it as well in this game, where they just go from 0 to 100, like, instantly. Like, it doesn't really happen in 2D. I think, like, speeds are sort of capped in 2D sections in this game, but in 3D, he just goes pretty much, you know? What is this you're saying? Remember Yatsu making fun of that? Oh, God. Never played The Last Jedi. I heard it was quite good too. You elaborated on your point. I mean, I want to say most people kind of, like, know about that, Leon, like, how fucked it is. Because, you know, this game does not have, like, good physics or whatever anyway, you know, but that's been very well documented, which, you know, for all the things that people harp on with this game constantly, that is probably the thing that irks me the most. Like, I have it, like, in my head, I've got, like, a certain way I prefer Sonic characters to move, and it's just not here in this game. It looks like it's going to be there in Frontiers from what I've seen. I'm digging what I'm seeing in Frontiers. Alright.
You're on high alert now.
I sense Sonic's presence. He's close.
Last Jedi is a film. Oh, fuck. What am I thinking here? What was the name of that game again? Jedi Fallen Order, was it? The air boost was the only thing I think this game, like another gens, but it was overpowered. Yeah, I think that's a fair point. It was different, it was definitely different. But there's so many other little things to do with like how the game controls that really does irk me. Funnily enough, I didn't mind how, I know this is definitely controversial, I didn't mind how, classic Sonic controlled in this game. Yeah, he's a bit different from how it was in Generations, and very different from, like, Mania, but, you know, I could get behind it. Alright, let's fight everybody's favourite boss. Not sure if this is a hot take, but I think it would have worked out better if they waited. I'm guessing you're saying there longer, maybe halfway before breaking Sonic out. They didn't have enough time. Objective. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, right? But the story goes is that, you know, Sonic Lost World was such a big failure for Sega. You know, like, it's a Wii U exclusive. What else can you say? And they were expecting it to do, like, really good numbers. Because there's a lot of, like, budget and effort into Sonic Lost World, okay? So, Sega kind of panics. And they're like, oh, fuck, right, okay. You guys, just make a new engine. Just focus on the next-gen engine, alright? Don't make any games anew, alright? Just make an engine that we can use across hundreds of games. And they make an engine, and they're constantly talking about the next Sonic game, obviously. And that's when they, like, make this game. But then they only get, like, so much time to make it while they're making the engine as well. And that's why this game turned out the way it did. I don't know, nobody else who actually works at Sega has ever confirmed this, but that's kind of what I keep hearing. Didn't Lost World get ported to 3DS PC as well? It did, but it still really did not do gangbusters, you know? Like, I do, as much as I'm iffy on Lost World, I really think that should get some sort of port to, like, PlayStation or Xbox. Like, why the fuck not? Hello, Amir. Thank you for joining us. 3DS is basically a different game. Yeah. It's actually quite funny, because I remember obsessing over this. I was just talking about earlier how I get to invest in the way that Sonic moves in these games. I don't like how he moves at all in the Wii U game, but he actually moves pretty well in the 3DS, okay? Why am I playing Sonic Forces? Because I'm squinting my eyes and pretending it's Frontiers, Emir. Ken, what I mean?
This is the end, Sonic.
Oh, hey, sounds like the party started. Want to let me go and join in? No? Of course not. You hate fun. Whoa. Wow. The end, huh? Let's see you try something now that I'm free.
Foolish hedgehog. Getting out of your chains does not make you free. Now, come and face the inevitable.
Ha! The only thing inevitable here is my foot kicking your butt.
Lost Judgment nearly finished. Nice one.
I can't wait to see how long you last against this.
Come out and fight me yourself, and I'll mop you up. And
I think I've only just this moment, like, asked this, guys, but Is Zavok on a giant bee because of that level? Actually, yeah, look at the fucking hexagons. It's because there was a level involving bees in Lost World, wasn't there? Like, that's literally why he's on a bee right now. Like, I never really questioned it. It was just like, alright, Zavok's on a bee. It's like, you know, the question was always, okay, the question wasn't why is Zavok on a bee, the question was why are we fighting Zavok in the first place? Nobody likes him. I mean, he's better than, like, Jet the Hawk, or Mephiles, or some bullshit characters like that, I suppose, but, you know. Where's Gob when you need him? You mean Gobble? I'm guessing that's what you mean, aye. You know, there was only 3 levels there. Yes, I do. Emir, I know you're a first-time chatter, but I promise you, there isn't a lot about Sonic that you can you can inform me about. Do you think Emir knows about the things that I say about the Sonic fanbase, guys? Maybe we should, like, remind them. Maybe we should give them a little taste of, you know, the sort of colourful things that I say. Eh? Here we go. Now we're doing Sonic Frontiers Combat.
No! How could I lose to the likes of you again?
That was a blast. Bring some chili dogs next time.
Mephiles was the best Sonic villain. Mephiles sounds like something I need to go to the doctors to get cream to rub on, alright? It's like, oh fuck, I think I've got Mephiles. Oh shit. So we would just see Sonic engaging in a boxing match out of nowhere. Well, I'm sure we'll see a lot of it once Frontiers comes out. Hello, my fellow gamer and Sonic fan. I don't like how this is starting out, Hyper Kirby. How are you today? Are you hyped for the newest Sonic game? Okay, are you real? You sound fake as fuck, okay? Sorry. That's what Spax... Spax has a bad case of Mephiles. Oh shit. He has been for the past 15 years. Do I know who Joe is? Joe who? You are indeed real. Okay. Alright, so you're just being friendly. Oh, okay. Now I feel like an arsehole. Hello, Hyper Kirby. I hope you're having a great evening. Joe Mama. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Emir, I think you need to take a lesson from Hyper Kirby. You don't have to keep hitting friggin' doing that Scottish duck, Hyper Kirby. I'm reading everything, I promise. You thought I was a bot. Well, look, you literally just said, hello, my fellow gamer and Sonic fan, okay? Excited for the new Sonic game, okay? That kind of implies to me that you're a Sonic fan, okay? Sonic fans aren't polite, alright? So, the typical Sonic fan would not come into a Twitch chat and be that pleasant, alright? That just doesn't happen.
That sound again.
OG being that actress.
Whoa,
Lied.
It's not time for thinking. It's time for running.
Ramura, are you suggesting that I already did this shtick. I know she fucking lied, alright? Bayonetta 3's quite good, by the way. Okay, I'm a few levels into that now. I think it's probably like okay, to me, I always felt like Bayonetta 2 was just a little bit worse than the first game. But I feel like Bayonetta 3 is a decent step down in quality, personally speaking. How about this, right? If Bayonetta 1 is a 10, Bayonetta 2 is like a 9.8, And Bayonetta 3, so far, I've not finished it yet, but so far is probably like a 9.0, you know? Really interesting. Yeah, objective. A lot of it has to do with the technical aspects, okay? There's a lot of technical hiccups with Bayonetta 3, okay? It's one of those games that you just can tell, it's like, it's so resentful that it's on the Switch. It's like, why the fuck do I have to be a Switch exclusive? Fuck. You know? By the way, I like your username. How's life over there in Scotland? It's alright. Alright. It's cold, but it's alright. Well, I was expecting that as soon as I saw the Kaiju trailer. See, that's the other thing, objective. Like, I guess the gimmick of Bayonetta 3 is summoning these big monsters and controlling them, but Bayonetta just sits there dancing and you can't control her. I'm not too for that mechanic. You know, it's not terrible, but I don't know. Like, you kind of have to use it in places, but I'm not too fussed about it. Helena Taylor could join OnlyFans if she wants a boost in money. No, see, after she lied, there was a lot of legitimate, like, fucking... there was a lot of legitimate suggestions about that, Oren, okay? Because, just imagine it. Think of all the Bayonetta fans out there that want to hear Bayonetta's voice say whatever the fuck they want, okay? There'll be people... Even after she came out and lied, there was people simping for her in the replies to her tweets. Saying, I'll do anything for my Umbra Witch. I saw shit like that. It was like, oh, for fuck's sake, okay, yeah. OnlyFans, you know? I mean, she's never gonna work as a voice actor again. Might as well. Bayonutters. I've seen that term, objective. What is Bayonutter? Is a Bayonutter someone who still believes in Helena Taylor? Is that what that is? Sonic 2 is the best classic Sonic game. I'm more of a Sonic 3 and Knuckles guy myself. Also, Bayonetta 2 is the best looking Bayo game in my opinion. The graphics of Bayo 3 definitely a bit of a step down. It's not... It's... See, I don't want to say it's a step down, Hyper Kirby, but it definitely has taken some compromises to do what it needs to do. You get what I mean? Like, the things that it does, I guess they couldn't really do it on, like, the older engine, but the compromises they've had to take definitely shows, you know? And it's like, eh. I want to hear Bayonetta say, Sonic 06 is an underappreciated masterpiece. I don't care about Kamiya, but she put many careers in danger. Think about the devs who worked for 2 years on the game. I actually love it. I love the fact that all the Bayonutters, okay, we'll start using that term. I love the fact that all the Bayonutters were like pointing at Hideki Kamiya saying, look, he's blocking people. He's blocking people. He's guilty. It's like, do you know who that fucking is? Do you know what he does on Twitter on a daily basis? You know? Oh yeah, it does, Adam. I've seen the friggin' Sega Saturn style, like, checker, the transparency system. Oh man. This is what I mean by the friggin' compromises that it's had to make, alright? It's unfortunate, but aye. I thought you were talking about Silent Hill or something. Wait, what? What do you mean Silent Hill? If Sonic Suicide was 2 more years to get made, it would have been Sonic 08, it would have been a masterpiece. Well, would they have cut out the fucking, like, bestiality, Amir? Like, surely humanity would have gotten to the point where they were like, oh, you can't have bestiality in your game, it's 2008, you know? Whereas, I guess, in 2006, it was okay to have bestiality in your game, you know? Nemesis or Pyramid Head? I don't think you can compare those two.
Whoa, we're off planet. I guess anyone who crosses Eggman gets a one-way trip to space. No way I'm sticking around here. There's nothing to run on.
The gameplay would have been good. I guess we'll never know, Amir. I mean, the gameplay didn't even have to be good. Alright? There's like some Sonic 06 nutters out there to this day, you know? That still think that game was actually good. At, at least it tried. Shut the fuck up, Objective.
On the death egg. This big ball of scrap just won't stay destroyed. I'll be out of here in no time, though. Just wait and see, Eggman.
At least it feels like it tries. What, the stage? I guess. I don't know. I do think there's a couple of, like... I do think there's a couple of really nice stages in this game, to be fair. Mainly near the end of the game.
I could do with a little space cruise on my way home.
Oh my god, please don't send them pictures of the princess. There are people who support Sonic 06. Oh yeah, a lot of Sonic tubers. Like, that's not even me being like my typical self who rips the piss out of Sonic tubers constantly. So many Sonic tubers I can name legitimately like that game. Okay? Turn the world into a white sea. Oh god. What would I pay to hear Shu Ying say? I don't know. Everything Shu Ying says is wonderful. There's nothing wrong with liking something you don't. I don't know. Where do you think me seeing at least Sonic 06 tries going? Nah. Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric. I mean, that always gets lumped together with 06, and I can't say I've played Rise of Lyric, to be fair, Emir. But I think at the very least, Rise of Lyric has the excuse that it wasn't made by Sega and was like a spin-off of like a cartoon, you know? Like, a bad game is still a bad game, but in terms of like ruining a brand, Sonic 06 went way further than Lost and Rise of Lyric, I would say, you know?
Hey there, everything's cool. Are you here to rescue me?
Thoughts on the Frontiers OST so far?
How much I appreciate it.
I love the vocal songs. Like Vandalize. Vandalize is brilliant.
Sure. Don't even bother to ask how I am.
Also, fucking like, have you guys seen the gameplay of like
Around here?
the fishing minigame with Big? The music that plays when you're fishing with Big
Turn is touching.
is lovely. It's such a nice song. I can't wait for that to get out there, you know? You're thinking of replay Skies of Arcadia soon. Do it, Ramura. Do it in memory of
Sonic
Reiko Kodama.
Live is the best news we've had in months.
You know what I always... I remember when I first saw this screen, by the way, when I saw the Death Egg in the background and I saw Sonic and Knuckles together. You know? Just for a moment, I thought, did they mean that? They probably didn't, but...
And here's the bad news. Our intel indicates Eggman's got a weapons factory in Green Hill, pumping out munitions for his war effort.
It's also made for more powerful hardware before getting stuck on Wii U. Yeah, that too, yeah.
A factory? We can't take out Eggman's home base in Metropolis if he's got a factory supplying him.
No kidding. Look, Sonic, I know you just got back, but we're spread thin. Can you take care of this? We need that factory in Green Hill destroyed. Take the rookie with you.
You sure about this? The kid was shaking like a leaf the whole time we were at the Death Egg.
That's because it's cold in space. The factory is nice and warm.
It will be when it's burnt to the ground. Sonic, you take the lead. Rookie, just make sure you take good notes.
Sonic Unleashed, your favorite Sonic game. What is your favorite Sonic game ever? If it's not Unleashed, then you are wrong. Sonic fans don't give a shit about your opinion. Yeah, that's kind of the that's kind of what I get from the fan base right now, Emir. Can I tell you my theory, actually? You know why?
Months of payback, I'm just dying.
You know why I think? Because Sonic Unleashed, like, when it was first released, it obviously got panned by critics, but the fan base did stick by it. But I think there was a general consensus. It's like, okay, this game's got some problems, but it's good. But now everybody goes to the mat for Sonic Unleashed, especially like the fan base. And I think the reason for it is because Forces was the most recent game, and what is Forces part of? The meta era. Okay, and the meta era just has like an image problem. Who gives a fuck that good games like Colors and Generations are in it? No, the meta era is bad. Bad game, bad game. But what was the game just before the meta era started? Sonic Unleashed. So Sonic fans are just like, that's before the meta era. That's the best one. That's the best one. Sonic Unleashed. Sonic Unleashed is the best game. Fuck everything else. So, yeah, that's how I think that happened. I mean, I like Unleash. Unleash is a good game. Definitely has problems, but it's a good game. What's Sonic got to do with Facebook? I feel like you're about to tell a wonderful joke here, Sephiroth.
I can send reinforcements if you don't.
A general consensus among fan base that I remember for Unleashed upon its release was that it was a step in the right direction, but it didn't need the werehog and the medal collecting. Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. Ah, fuck's sake, Sephiroth. I did play through Sonic Unleashed recently when I got my Series X, because you know it had like the 60 FPS patch, and that was honestly probably the best playthrough I've ever had of Unleashed. You know, the frame rate really makes a difference. It really does, and I only wish that they had like a resolution boost for it as well. You know, that would have been bra. Meta Sonic. Shut the fuck up, Sephiroth. You've had too many sweeties. All right. Good evening, Marshall. This is actually one of my favorite levels, this.
And open up a path for the resistance. Right, partner? Time for the two of us to team up. It doesn't matter what obstacles they put in our way. We'll blow past everything they throw at us.
Nobody has to point out that you don't need to do that quick time event at all. I know.
Yeah, that's how it's done. We've got unstoppable speed and timing. We just have to keep this up. Bingo, found a way in.
You should be able to get into the
Dark likes knights so much, even games that aren't knights become. Very much, yeah. Oh, dang. That animation is a nice touch. Yeah, I think that's from a Sonic Lost World, that animation.
So they're building weapons here, huh? Making everyone work like robots. It'll be Eggman's turn to get pushed around when I get a hold of him.
Yeah, I like the fact that this game, this level has like... Never mind, fuck this level, I hate it. Like, this is one of the more non-linear levels in the game, and depending on like the wisp that you have, actually can play very differently.
That was a cakewalk.
I don't know why I was even worried.
Sonic and Knights must share the same universe. I don't know, Marshall. Like, well, okay, to be fair, Sonic does exist with humans, but... Question, Doug, did NBA and NFL 2K get a big push outside the US? I know they weren't popular sports outside the US, but they were sort of killer apps around there. I'd never heard of them, Sephiroth. Sorry. Hello, Cool Breeze.
is attacking inside the Mystic Jungle. Silver is fighting him. Or
Sonic and Black Knight is awesome. I love that game, but we can all agree that the Sonic and the Black Knight is 1 times better than Secret Rings. I don't actually, Emir. And that's actually one of the more controversial Sonic opinions I have. Alright, is that I actually kind of like Secret Rings. Like, I played it back in the day, and I thought it was alright. And I played Black Knight, and I'm like, this is absolute trash, but I get called out on that opinion a lot. So I don't know what to tell you. It is Cool Breeze. It's. I think it's like the #1 most rated Dreamcast game, and every time I see that, I'm like, But yeah, it is. I don't own it. Yeah, Unleashed on the PS3 is a bit iffy. It's not that much like worse than the 360 version, but yeah, 360 version is the better one. Yeah, exactly, Cool Breeze. That's what I mean. The reviews were okay, you know? It wasn't red on Metacritic, you know? How can I even think something like that? I don't know. I thought it was alright, you know? Maybe it was because I was just coming off of 06, I don't know, but I could get down with the way Sonic was moving, and it felt good when you controlled him well, especially when you got your, like, Sonic's build just right. You could make him, like, really stupid, like, you could tilt the Wii Remote just slightly, and he, like, zips across the fucking, the plane that he was running on, you know? So you really had to, like, tweak your build for Sonic, because you could, like, level him up and shit. But, yeah, again, I don't know what to tell you. I don't hate Sonic and the Secret Rings. Never played any of the mini games, I'll say that much. Sonic and the Black Knight is the Shenmue 3 of Sonic. What's Ken Penders doing these days? Tweeting. Tweeting quite a bit, I think. Oh, who's fully in? Emir, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Right, here we go. Yeah. Clearly my opinion on Sonic and the Secret Rings doesn't offend you enough for you to follow me. Thank you. Beg the cat or Silver? Beg. Purely because of the game they came from, alright? No, that's the thing. I keep telling myself to make a third follow notification alert. I know what I want my third follow notification to be, right? It's gonna be a clip from Bottom, okay? But I haven't got around to making it yet. Favorite Sonic OST? There's a lot of good ones, man. I don't know. Shit. Okay, maybe not my favorite, but one that's up there, genuinely, right? Sonic 3D Blast for the Mega Drive. Okay, Sonic 3D Blast for the Mega Drive, okay? Maybe I'll go say that that's the most underrated one. How about that? Wahoo! Oops. Oh. Serves me right for thinking the game would play itself. Your favorites are Japanese Sonic CD, that's a great one. Unleashed and 06. 06 does have a decent, like, OST. Not one of my favorites. Too many bad memories associated with it, I guess, but it's fine. Oh, I missed the shortcut. Fuck. I'm a big orchestra fan.
I guess all the explosions riled it up. Doesn't look like we'll get past without a fight. You're so gonna regret that. Hedgehogs don't make good snacks.
I should play this level with one hand. I've seen it happen before, yeah. I mean, people liked the QTEs and Unleashed, I suppose. I didn't actually. Some of those later levels are bullshit with their QTEs, like.
This wasn't part of my agenda, but I'm always happy to crush a hero. It keeps the rabble in line, shows them that there is no hope.
Does anyone but you believe your lies? Huh.
Yeah, you could fail like doing 5 inputs and you just die in Unleashed.
Time to tag out, Silver. I got it from here.
Well, look who's back from the dead.
Infinite's theme. I so unapologetically love this theme song.
You reek of fear. Glad to see I left an impression.
That's not fear. I ran all the way over here. And you haven't left an impression. I don't know anything about you, not even your name.
You may call me Infinite in the brief moments that remain to you.
Oh, great. See, Infinite? Now we're getting to know each other. So, what's your favorite color? Do you like long, romantic walks on the beach? What's the source of your power? You can skip.
I do mind that. Aye, fucking.
The source of my
I didn't even know the X button was the pause button for this game.
But you've just got to share the secret of your power with me. I insist.
You're insisting.
Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa!
Sonic, you okay?
That's for dinner tonight. Ugh, fuck's sake. Cool breeze. What do you take me for?
Thrashing around, I see.
I had a fucking what did I have? Chicken and rice.
Come on, I'll show you my spines.
And again, this is like this is a good boss fight as well. Like, you know, it's very, I guess it's quite reminiscent of Sonic Lost World. But it works. In fact, yeah, it's very reminiscent of Lost World with those springs there.
You might have more fighting than the other rabble. Let's see how many seconds they last.
Payback time at last.
Impossible. Your abilities exceed your previous data.
Unlike mechs, I can grow. I get more powerful every second.
I will teach you to hold that tongue next time. You can count on it.
12% Gigas Might for dinner. Oh, don't bring that up with Leon, Sephiroth. Mega Drive taupe. But we'll stick with Knights for now. Hot take, Sonic Forces is a game.
Well, you've improved since the last time, but you will
12% for a Gigas Might 4 versus 85% for a Gigas Precision 3, Leon. Say more hot takes. Infinite did nothing wrong.
I gotta figure out the secret of his power.
Silver is a good character. Aye, maybe eventually he did. Aye.
I failed, son, but
I don't give a shit, Tails.
you've got to find Eggman quick. Let's see. The reading I picked up was through this way. This area is still relatively undamaged. The enemy is here somewhere. You better be on your guard, Sonic.
Thought I heard shit outside there. Bastard.
I see desert over there. This is Green Hill, right? Something is wrong. Eggman's signal is close. Be careful, Sonic.
There we go. Is Morbius responsible for the whole X thing? Oh my god. Leon, I literally thought you were making a Xenoblade Chronicles 3 reference there. Anybody who's played Xenoblade Chronicles 3 could see that, right? If you had to sell a Sonic game to a game, if you had to sell Sonic to a game company, I don't want anybody to buy Sonic. He's fine where he is. All right. What? Ducky doesn't like trick-or-treaters. I mean, I've no got any sweets. I'd eat them all, you know? What's my favorite version of Green Hill? I love how there's so many to choose from. Probably the one from Generations, actually. The modern Sonic one. Like, they've used that aesthetic a lot. Like, specifically the one based off Generations, you know, with the way that they've got the whole architecture and shit. But when that first showed up in Generations, that was bra, you know? Hello, Mr. Dank.
And with that, the disposal of the Phantom Ruby
Red
prototype.
Pyramid guy.
It was a defective model. It could only record the DNA of the one that triggered it.
Only a being with my strength of will could ever activate it.
It doesn't matter now with the lab locked down in Mystic Jungle. Which reminds me, didn't you run into Sonic there after he escaped?
Yes, but he was powerless against me. There is no need for concern.
You let the hedgehog live? That is a great source of concern.
For you, perhaps. He has beaten you for decades. But I defeated him in our first encounter.
Phantom Ruby prototypes? And Sonic is alive?
What is it?
Nothing. We move forward with the plan.
Of course. When it's complete, the resistance...
Jedi bye, Sephiroth.
The world will be nothing but ashes, from which a glorious Eggman empire will rise.
And the resistance will yield to the Phantom Ruby's power. All will submit.
The
I don't have time for this.
The Fast of Us, that was alright, like. Here's classic Sonic going to the third dimension, tut tut.
Such power exceeds even my expectations. My own genius scares me sometimes.
But that means you miscalculated. That's a failure in my book.
Gotta reuse them generations assets.
Genius. I wouldn't expect you to understand. You've got a lot of nerve for a pint-sized Sonic from another dimension. Still, this X-Dragoon has only lost 10% of its combat strength.
You're lying.
You won't have to wait long to find out.
Pollock sounded really sarcastic there. I actually liked that little bit of exchange there between the two. I remember hearing that in the demo, in fact, thinking it was good. You're so hungry. Order a Papa John's! This might be unpopular, but I wish we could get a Sonic game with the 06 world design instead of this cartoony look. Oh god. Go make a video essay, Marshall. Alright, we got ourselves a new gun. Sonic Schoolhouse 2. You did fuck all, Tails.
Fighting like you've got a chance to win. It's adorable. Almost makes me feel bad that we're never going to do this little dance again. In just 3 short days, my plan will eliminate the bothersome lot of you.
Wait, 3 days? And what plan?
If I told you, it wouldn't be a surprise. You know what they say, the anticipation of the end is worse than the end itself. Maybe not in this case, though.
Eggman X Iwami no Bochan. Like, I think we watched it on stream. Do you guys remember that fucking mod where they put fucking Eggman from 06 into Yakuza 0? And it was like, oh god, did you think you would see this today sort of shit. No, it exists. Look it up. Objective. It's there.
I need a status update on the
Maybe have you seen this? I watched it on stream.
We're engaging enemy forces. Can't search for civilians right now.
Lightning's too fierce for us to help out as well.
Sounds like you're our only hope, rookie. The rescue is in your hands.
Right, Eggman gets his funds. Yep, he just travels back in time to 1980s Japan, where yen is just absolutely everywhere. It's almost like it's going to become useless eventually.
Nice work. A fine display of skill.
Wow, you really showed him who's boss.
Come on! How am I gonna top that?
We've broken through enemy lines. The rescue is underway.
We secured an escape route, so there's a safe way out.
Thanks to the rookie, things are
Fuck.
turning around. Let's keep this momentum going.
I keep forgetting that I'm playing as a Lassie wolf, and I'm hearing all these like girls in pain noise. And I'm like, oh yeah, I went as a Lassie.
Update from HQ. The enemy's on the run. Mission complete. Well done, everyone.
Speaking of mods, you've seen the Klonoa mods that's in development for S8. Really? Yeah, that would be a hoot. Legit nice track. It is. It's a good song. Like I said, I really like the Avatar's music in this game. I probably told you that, Ramura. I've said that fact on stream hundreds of times, that they're basically the same age. I like to pretend that they're actually long-lost brothers.
That was impressive.
You can stick your story up your arse.
According to what I overheard, Sonic should be here. It feels weird asking you to look for Sonic, but we're counting on you.
Ryan Drummond, I don't know. I think he was a voice in a Sonic game, but he only got paid like $4,000, and he asked people to boycott Sonic. You know, he's a voice actor. You know, they like to do that shit. Bollocks. Come on, I can make it. There we go. Hell in a Hell Legacy. Sure. Alright, Akorod. Oh, I'm not a fan of this level, like.
Hey, rookie, go to the lab and
Isn't there like a skip button? Wasn't there like a skip button for these radio calls? Just going down the water slide. You know what's actually hilarious? The water slide in Ty the Tasmanian Tiger controls better than this.
robots. What are they?
If they're enemies, taking them both on might be a big ask for the rookie.
Watch out!
Like, it's just so easy to friggin' like just fall off the edge and die.
Feeling dizzy.
Pain in the tits.
Just go with the flow.
Yeah, again, the track is a banger. Were these mole bugs really necessary?
Sure into a lot of trouble.
Okay, I
This might be hard to find.
think that's okay there.
They don't want people to know about.
Oh man, here's where you die a lot.
You can't play on the slide, Knuckles.
This is no time to lose focus, that's all. Be sure to give it all you got, rookie.
The readings are really
I actually made it. I think the first time I played this level, I fell off of those fucking like slides constantly. I think the last like 3 levels I've been able to beat in like 90 seconds. You are knights. I'm knights. Dream delights. I want to see you standing there. The water ride in Klonoa 2. It does, yeah. Except it's a lot more fun in that game. Hello, Wydan. How are you doing? Was Secret Rings the first Sonic game to have those red rings? Actually, no. Secret Rings had like these silver rings that looked the same, but they were worth like 150 rings or something like that. No, I think the first Sonic game with the red rings was Colors. I think it was Colors, yeah. Do I have family members that play video games? Not as much as me. Not as much as me. Is that a Radidia?
Have we met before? Sonic!
Tails!
I was so worried.
Go and give him a kiss.
You were...
You worry too much. Look, I'm perfectly fine.
I don't want to hear this. I don't want to hear this line.
Ain't you?
I don't want to
You
hear
okay?
it. Okay. I didn't hear it. I didn't hear it.
Good news is you're safe. The bad news is Eggman said he had some plan that will destroy us all in 3 days.
3 days, huh? Well, a lot can happen in that time.
Right, I think we're like halfway through the game. I could, yeah, it's not gonna be difficult to get this finished tonight. Oh god.
Eggman said when...
Alright, so the Avatar went through this, now it's just us. Clunker. Where the fuck did you pick up that word, Leon? I remember when this was the first level they ever showed off to. It was during that really infamous like concert in 2016, remember? They actually played gameplay from this level. And that's when we were all like, oh, this looks brilliant.
I'll find Shadow and be back in no time.
This many Death Egg robots? Come on, seriously?
I'm not one to complain, but that's a lot, right? Way more than we can reasonably take on.
Listen up! Shadow has been sighted. Apparently he's traveling above the city at high speed.
My favorite obstacle. Yeah, Sonic fares with spikes a bit better than Mega Man, to be fair. This track's alright. I think modern Sonic, he has, well, how else are you going to distinguish him? I think modern Sonic's tracks in this game are my least favourite. I actually prefer classic Sonic and the Avatar's music more. Not that they're bad, but yeah. Next game when Capcom. I'm hoping the next game will be Mega Man X9. Like, surely. You know, they can do Mega Man X9, can't they? Avatar, Modern, and Classic. Swap around Modern and Classic for me, yeah. See, I hate calling Sonic Modern Sonic in this game. You know? It just feels wrong. I get it in Generations, but not in this one, you know? The first Mega Man game made on the RE engine. Yeah, exactly. Capcom's putting fucking everything on the RE engine, so why the fuck not? Mega Man X7. Is it?
All right, Shadow, what's the deal?
Chaos control!
Another Shadow? He just disappeared.
Shadow's like appearance in this game really fucks up the story, by the way. Like the plot hole is insane, you know? Like the fact that he just like cut a book for like how many fucking months it was until that very moment, you know?
Of course. Listen up.
We found you, faker.
All right, time for Operation Big Wave. We'll surge forward and sweep the enemy away.
Absurd! What can that rival do with an all-out attack? I'll smash them to smithereens!
Do a power loop.
Infinite, activate the Phantom Ruby! Make them wish they'd never been...
This level's kinda cool.
Calm. What you're seeing isn't real. It's no use. Our troops are scattering in the
You know, I say this level's kinda cool, but like even the fucking like plot with Infinite's powers, you know, it's like they're supposed to be illusions, but they're real at the same. Like he's got an illusion to like. He's causing an illusion to make the sun come down, but this time the sun's real, I guess, and will actually kill everyone. It makes no fucking sense. It's Silent Hill rules. It's only real until it's not, okay? The only difference is I doubt we'll be seeing like videos like years after release of people theory crafting, you know, the existential crisis that the Phantom Ruby put you through in Sonic Forces. Like Infinite or Pyramid Head, okay? Which one is a bigger representation of your sexual frustration? This is the Sonic fanbase we're talking about, so it could go either way, alright?
And we've lost contact with the rest.
Remember the Phantom Ruby switch and everything falls apart on us. The rookie is
Again, this is a great song. I really like this song.
can't go on like this.
As much as it pains me to say it, the best we can do now is to live to fight another day.
Our big wave is washed out.
We haven't lost. Let's fall back and regroup.
You ship Eggman and Park. I wouldn't do that to Eggman. God damn it. Red pyramid thing, actually. You're right, I apologize. Yeah, I think it's very reminiscent of like the Metropolis level from Sonic Heroes, you know?
More ants to crush. I wonder if this world can offer me a real challenge. And as if to answer, the world sends me a trembling child. I'm going to fight and die here, or run away in fear again.
Hey, don't be scared. This is your moment to shine. Keep going. Don't let your fear own you.
Go for it, Knights.
I will teach you fear, then pain, and then, well,
least the fear and pain will end. You must be a straggler who got left behind. The strong always vanquish the weak. You have only your own frailty to blame.
Oh shit, I just realized. Those are those things from Sweet Mountain in Sonic Colors. I don't have any rings. I ain't got no rings.
Well, it seems behind that fear is a spark of defiance. And those eyes, they feel like we've met before. You put up quite a fight. I underestimated just how desperately the feeble cling to life.
Infinite looks a bit like Jackal from Nights into Dreams. I guess. Am I hyped for November? I guess I am. I can't deny it, Cody. Hello, by the way. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, choose the flame for it. Yeah, I couldn't be arsed changing Wispons, so I just stick with that, yeah. You dropped your Idia Knights.
You ran from me before. You survived.
You need that to dualize with the visitors.
Away now. Kill. This will be goodbye. What? How is this possible? It can't be. How did you? No matter. They have only 2 days left.
Doing a Christmas night. Sure. I mean, what other Christmas game am I gonna fucking play?
End this once and for all.
Knights and Knuckles.
Things
Alright.
are going well with
Chemical plant. Yakuza 5 is a Christmas game. I mean,
According to
yeah,
research, there
I
should
would
be
say that. It's the most Christmas out of all the Yakuzas, I would
no
say.
exit. There's a lot of ground to cover, so just finding it will be a chore.
This is probably the best classic Sonic level too. There's actually quite a bit to this level. But even then, you know, the fucking classic Sonic level in Generations is so much better than it. You know? Sonic Frontiers Prologue tomorrow. Is it? Is it actually? The animated short with Knuckles? Because I saw some cunt on Twitter who was like, Knuckles tomorrow, and it had like 5,000 likes, and then there was a reply from him saying, sorry, this is fake.
Too much quiet is usually a
Oh yeah, this bit.
best to play it safe here.
This bit spawned quite a few video essays. Yeah, who the fuck minds this? I would just, you know, it's funny. I would just love, like, I would just love to, like, be like a tester for this game. You know, I'm sitting at one of the many desks in like Sega. Everybody's playing like a level in Sonic Forces. You know, making sure it's ready to go out to the public. You know, and I come across this bit, and that happens. You know, it's just like I'm just thinking like, what would, like, I'm worried. You know, it's like, what would I have done? Okay, like, what would I have broke? Who would I have hit? You know what I mean? It's like, shit, it's so good that I wasn't there in the office, in the Sega offices. You get what I mean? Account on Twitter, now that's where here are only about... Yeah, I know. Reminds me of Tom Hanks VA doing a lot of... Huh? But you can be in a ball at least. At least they got that right. Actually, speaking of Twitter, did you guys hear about Nimble? I think it was Nibble. That Twitter user that always tweets like all the crazy like stories and shit. He's been doing it for years, and he's actually like left Twitter because I guess he was like hoping that he could like make a career out of it. Like he was literally like a journalist, but all he did was like tweet all the stories, and he had like loads of followers. And he tried to like get a Patreon going, and it didn't really work out. And it's like, now that he's gone, it's just like, oh man, you know, because just if you follow like gaming news, chances are you got a lot of info from his tweets, you know. And now he's not doing it anymore. It's a shame. Need to make fun of Sonic cheers, but yeah, that was dumb. He apparently got fed up with not being able to make a living off of it. Yeah. One Punch Man Nibble. Yeah, exactly him. Yeah. It's a bit annoying actually, because I saw a bunch of people like report on the fact that he left. Now, he made a statement talking about how he just wants, like, more sustainability with how he makes money and shit, and this just wasn't cutting it. And he added, like, a little thing at the end saying, it's like, yeah, with the whole thing that's happening with Twitter, with, like, Musk taking over, you know? He was just like, I don't think I trust it a little less than I ever have, sort of thing. You know, he threw that in, but every, like Kotaku and all that that's, like, reporting all this shit, you know, the headline, the clickbait headline is obviously Nibble leaves because of Elon Musk. When it was just like, no, that's... yeah, clickbait, exactly, yeah.
I don't like sitting on the bench.
I actually muted Kotaku on Twitter today because I was getting, like, recommended their shit a lot recently. Like, did any of you see, like, what was that other thing that they wrote? It was because of, like, alright, Leon, alright. Like, what was that other thing that Kotaku said? Fucking about, like, how Leon from Resident Evil 4 and James from Silent Hill 2 are the same boring protagonists, alright? I remember looking at that article, I remember looking at that clickbait, and being annoyed that I lacked the talent to come up with a clickbait title like that, okay? Because you couldn't come up with that title without having played Resident Evil 4 and Silent Hill 2, okay? Like, that level of ignorance clearly requires, like, research, you know? That makes you want to, like, click on that. It's like, oh, this cunt from Kontaku, if you will, thinks that Leon and James are the same character. You know, it's like, obviously. I've known Kotaku for years. I remember when Kotaku was good. I remember going on Kotaku, like, every day. During, like, the game trailers era, I would always go on Kotaku. They were a great source for news. And now look at them. Ugh. Aye. Liam first. Oh god. No, I shouldn't make that. I shouldn't say that. mentioned by Kotaku. You guys remember when one of my tweets was in a Kotaku article? Who remembers that? Or do I have to tell this story again? Oh god, this boss. Kotaku's article I liked was the one that did anniversary. I think I remember that article actually. Objective, yeah. Right, but nobody seems to be rising to it. But yeah, one of my tweets was featured in a Kotaku article. It was a article about how players were unsatisfied with the motion control shrines that were in Breath of the Wild back when that came out. And they were just talking about how nobody liked this, nobody liked the motion controls, you know. And they showed like about, I think it was like 4 or 5 tweets, and all of them were like constructive criticism saying that they don't like this, that motion controls should be left in the past, and they provided like screenshots. And then at the very bottom is my tweet with a picture of one of the puzzles, and I just said, fuck off. And they featured that tweet. I was like, alright.
Watch out! Metal Sonic was spotted near there.
Strange. I don't see him anywhere. Whew, that was a close one. Good work, partner. Keep it up.
I made it big, aye. Knight's just did a power loop around, like, Puffy there. Drill dash.
We can't let these things keep rampaging around the city.
See this, like, sewer area here? This looks really cool, this bit. It's like, why? I don't know, and you're only in here for, like, a second. You know what I mean? Where's Kotaku? I love how you all think being featured on Kotaku is something good.
Eggman's new invention is a real pain in the neck.
This is a great remix of Metal's theme. Hedgehog and Chew could be really good. Shame the game was made. Yeah, we've seen it look really nice in other games, but yeah, this wasn't the best initial showcase of it, was it? Also cute that they decided to remix the US theme. Yeah. Don't lie, Duck. We all know the moment you saw it, you phoned everyone in your family. I didn't, actually. I really wasn't. I really was just like I thought it was hilarious that a website like Kotaku that is just so focused on like clickbait and all that, they used one of my tweets, and literally it was one of my more raunchy tweets where I just said fuck off, you know? Like, that was hilarious to me. But I guess it like proved their point, you know, because I think they were talking, I think the article was more going into the angle that gamers are angry, they're being angry in a toxic way, you know what I mean? And I think my tweet kind of like proved their point like perfectly, so they just used it. So yeah, I'm sure we covered this, but Hedgehog Engine 2 powering Frontiers. Yeah, we know that, yeah. Yakuza 8 might be announced any second. That's one way to cure my Balan Wonderworld depression. Didn't I say that, Sephiroth, during like all the bad news with Balan Wonderworld? Like all that shit that came out about Yuji Naka and the lawsuit, and then I was just like, no. I believe so. Some of the pop-in issues are the same in Forces, funnily enough. I don't think you notice the pop... I think because the levels are so much more condensed in this game, they were able to like control the pop-in a lot more easily. But Frontiers definitely has some like iffy pop-in. I remember thinking to myself when we first saw footage, it's like, yeah, they'll fix that eventually, but we've seen like that really almost final footage, and it's still there, and it's like, yeah, that's gonna be a thing we're gonna have to get used to, isn't it? I think you gotta use that purple, Can I get all the rings, actually? Wait, did I get every ring? No, I didn't. Hope we get version comparison analysis when Frontiers comes out. I hope not, because I bought the Xbox Series X version because I kind of want to play it on the Xbox, and I'm hoping that version isn't like worse, you know. But who knows? We'll see. Yeah, I feel the Hedgehog Engine 2 was made with linear levels in mind and works for it. Feels like being open world really strains it. I'm hoping they've been continuously like working on it. Because, you know, it's a nice thought that the Hedgehog engine could be like the RE engine to Capcom, you know, where they make all their stuff on it. I mean, hell, I would rather that the Yakuza games, if they can't use the Dragon engine anymore, rather than Unreal, I say, well, make Yakuza on Hedgehog engine. Why not? I bet they could make it work.
Great! We're like a well-oiled machine. Fighting a well-oiled machine.
Make like a dragon on the Hedgehog engine. That's what I'm saying, aye. Because at the end of the day, that's all these games are. That's all these engines are, guys. You know, they're graphics engines. You know, you build the game around the graphics that you have provided to you. So you could totally make a Yakuza game on the Hedgehog engine.
Great work, Tails.
Tommy Vercetti and Kazuma Kiryu are the same boring protagonist. Like a Hedgehog. I would like that to be a game, you know? Like, I think I would really like if that was a game. Sonic, like a Hedgehog.
It's a multi-legged battle mech. The energy readings are off the charts.
So Eggman had another weapon up his sleeve.
Give Knuckles heat actions.
Diversionary tactics are all about the decoy you use. Just go wild and get their attention.
Don't push your luck too far, though.
Leave the chemical plant to us. Make as much noise as you can.
If it results in Sonic getting lost, Judgment Combat. Didn't some RGG studio bigwigs say they want to make a Sonic game? Yeah, that was Daisuke Sato, who doesn't work there anymore, sadly. Oh god, I remember the takes from Sonic tubers when he said that, by the way. I legitimately remember watching a video of a Sonic tuber saying, yeah, I don't think I would want a game where Sonic is going around Tokyo, like, beating up guys and, like, getting prostitutes and stuff. And he was being sincere, okay? He wasn't, like, joking. He thought that because one of the Yakuza team members said that they wanted to make a Sonic game, that they would literally just make a Yakuza game and put Sonic in it. He legitimately thought this. And I was like, oh, God. You think they're doing it NetEase? I don't know. I mean, it's going to take a while before we see what their game is going to be objective. You know, games take a fucking long time to make. And I hope it turns out well, you know? I have this bad feeling that... Like, how many stories have we heard where a developer who really built a reputation at one of our favorite companies leaves the company to do something else and they end up not really doing well? One of the few things that I could think of is pretty much anybody who's ever worked at Konami, alright? Like, Kojima ended up making a good game. Well, one that a lot of people like. Igarashi ended up making a good game. you know? So, yeah, but a lot of the other ones, like Inafune, and I hate to say it, even Yuji Naka, not so much, you know? So, I remember that article, Objective, yeah. Square Enix and like, who are some of the ones? Because I mean, Keiji Inafune sure didn't. And I guess Hideki Kamiya did, but you know, ask anybody during the Bayonetta period, then they wouldn't have said that, would they have? Games too long to us be waiting 2 years. You didn't always have to wait this long for a Yakuza game, did you, Leon? That's like the first time I've died.
Diversionary tactics are all about the decoy you use. Just go wild.
Got some tacos, oh, jelly.
Push your luck too far, though.
Duck Nukem forever.
Make as much noise as you can.
Is this Sonic Generations or Sonic Lost World? This is Sonic Like a Hedgehog, Cool Breeze. That's bullshit. Like,
Time to head back.
Hold on! There's a massive energy source approaching.
Shinji Mikami devoting himself to training the next generation despite being skilled and gifted. Wait, did he? Objective? What did he do?
We can't let this thing get to the chemical.
Yeah, I'll give him that. At least Keiji Inafune's decided to keep his heat down recently, you know? Given Knuckles the brother of the group, could legit see an RPG style game. Just see like Knuckles with Saijima's fighting style. Picking up like friggin' motorcycles. Like I have this, actually I now have this image of like, you know that bit in Yakuza 5 where Kukihara like shot the police warden and Saejima is so mad he literally like crushes his arm. I could just imagine Knuckles doing that to someone. It's like, hell yes. Cool Breeze, it says in the Twitch description what game we're playing. For me, it's a judgment. Object. What, it's like you got Vector walking around, fucking feeding cats and shit. Surprise Atlas hasn't made a game using one of Sega's IPs. They'll probably rather work on their own shit, you know? It's so weird. That's such like basic info in the Sonic community, Cool Breeze, but I forget you're not like entwined in all this stuff like the rest of us are. Generations is definitely the better game. There you go. The computer room is like where the final boss takes place. Yeah. Alright, next level. This is another level that I quite like. Sonic's chemical plant.
The rookie did a great job as a decoy. Time for you to do your thing. We have to capture the chemical plant. If anyone tries to stop you, take them out.
Say no more. They won't know what hit them.
And these mostly 2D games with 3D sections. Depends on what Sonic fans you talk to. Like, I don't get the 2D hate, to be honest. Especially with a game like Colors. It's like, yeah, there's a good chunk of 2D in that game, but it's still good 2D. You know?
I'm heading into the chemical plant now. I'd enjoy this even more if I wasn't on a mission. Okay, I'm in.
The computer room is up ahead. You should be able to shut down the DefX defense system from there.
Yeah, there's a lot of like little there's a lot of like little shortcuts with this level, which I quite like. And you've really got to work for the S rank in this one. Mince. Anyway, what are you saying? Ducky, did you ever play Mighty Number 9? So, nah, I never actually did play it now. So, I thought Sonic fans love them some 2D. Too much diversity in the Sonic fan base. It's annoying. Sonic Colors being so reliant on 2D sections hold it back a bit for me, but I find the balance in Unleashing Generations perfectly fine. Yeah, again, like, I don't know, if so many people, like, hold that against Colors, and it's just one of the better Sonic games, it really is, and I don't know, it just feels like they're, just because they're not into it, it's a bad game, if you know what I mean? It's like, Imagine if we get some wholly unacquainted with RGG Studio and all the shenanigans that come with being a fan of those. Like, the fuck is a damn... I mean, real cool things to Personify PC already, like the randomizer. What is the other Sonic Wii U? The music one. Sonic Boom. I don't think that's a music one. Yeah. Here the rank Boom Generation. Oh god. Let me think. Generations is the best of that bunch, and the other ones are kind of like middling to bad. I'd probably say Generations, Colors, Forces, Lost World, then Boom. There you go, that's my ranking. From best to worst. For any little shits haven't any ideas. Mance. At one point, I'm still interested in that game, Sephiroth. I just haven't bought it yet, that's all. Put Forces above Lost World. It's such a... See, SW... I would definitely rather play this than Lost World, but that's because Lost World does a lot of shit that is not for me, basically, you know? Even though this game does a lot of stuff that's not for me either. But yeah, it just comes down to what I would rather play, basically, you know? I mean, Sonic Lost World has a lot of effort. That's the thing that I really always, you know, commend that game for. It has a great amount of effort put into it. This one, not so much.
I found a way through to the computer room. All right. Now we can destroy the Death Egg.
We found the computer room. My opinion. No, I get you, SW. Like, I could pop, like, every time I've played Sonic Lost World, right? I play the Knights minigame, and then I try to play, like, a different level, and then I turn it off, because I can't play it. It's just so not fun to me. I think that they've ported that DLC into the PC version now, haven't they? Oh, look, Soap Shoes. See, look at that. this game did soap shoes before Frontiers, and everybody's having a massive stiffy about them in Frontiers. Armor's ported. I thought it was already ported. Right, I need some liquid, guys. Be right back. How confident are you that Frontiers will be the best 3D Sonic game since Sonic Adventure 2? Well, I don't think. I think there's been 3D Sonic games since Sonic Adventure 2 that are better than Sonic Adventure 2. So, I don't know. We'll see. Like, the Metacritic score goes up a week today, and... I hate how nervous I am about it. I really shouldn't be, but I am. Sonic Heroes isn't even as good as Close to Adventure 2. Sonic Heroes is good, but yeah, I would say Adventure 2 is better. Oh god, this level's a bit mince.
Hurry!
You're making it sound.
Good thing it doesn't have a huge game as competition.
I thought we shut it down.
Probably switched over to auxiliary power. Not to worry. Sonic is on the job. He'll find a way through.
I'm not confident in it at all, but I really wanted to prove me wrong. I mean, I think at this point, it's going to be a fact that it'll review better than this game, alright? Like, I'm okay with saying that will be a fact. Whether or not it will be good, still, it'll be still what it is we're looking for in a Sonic game is yet to be seen. Sad face.
This is the pits. It's messing with my head.
Just stay calm, and you'll figure out the way forward.
I just want to smash everything and level the place.
This is not doing the thing Sonic and Knuckles does where it changes the direction. You fail, Sonic Forces. I don't know how I feel if Frontiers gets a higher Metacritics than Generations. Sounds like the subtitle for another Sonic game. Given that that game deserved at least an 80 but didn't even get that much. Yeah, that's where I'm predicting objective. I think it's going to be in the 70s, but it's going to be like good enough for the Sonic fan base, because a Sonic game that's in the 70s is basically like a 90. Like, that weird logic, you know? So, yeah, if it's in the 70s, I'll consider that a win. Mentions me worrying about God of War again. I wasn't going to bring it up, Leon. But I am definitely seeing echoes of that when people are bringing up Ragnarok versus Frontiers. I think there's a Donkey Kong character.
Pretty smooth. But don't get too cocky and fall.
Hey, it's Sonic we're talking about here.
Actually, wait. Oh, yeah, there it is. Fuck. That's death.
Pretty smooth.
Fuck your level design. Right, here's the most... This game does this a lot, by the way. Especially with classic Sonic. There's these weird, long stretches of enemies that just show up before the goal. It's done that in a couple of levels before this, anyway. Am I gonna stream Frontiers? Oh, hell no, Cool Breeze. I'm gonna sit down and play that game myself. Fuck streaming that. I call myself a Sonic Trooper. What can I say?
Those resistance pests and their clever little
Gummy Johnny said the same thing.
something on your shoe that you can't wipe off.
Well, I mean, like, it's like, I don't believe in experience the game for the first time on stream. That's shite, okay? You gotta react to everything. It's like, Sonic did that, and you've got to give your, like, you've got to, like, be mindful of the chat, and it just, I believe it just, I believe it has an effect on your experience with the game. You know what I mean?
By tactical retreat, you mean to say.
I swear, if you come on here and stream Yaks,
Quite displeased.
I am gonna be taking, I am off those days, actually, so I could get drunk and just feel like streaming some Judgment. Jerry, bye, Romero. I don't know if I said alright. Not CW, how you doing?
Mission accomplished.
You got drunk last Friday. So did I.
Fighting to get our world back. Don't stop, don't look back. Just focus on the task ahead no matter what. Let's do this, everyone. Charge! We can capture Eggman. We win. Find out where he's at, Sonic.
We'll provide as much cover as we can.
All right, chasing Eggman is what I do best. I'll track him down in no time.
You think I'll die here? I'm hard and left. They forgot to put in the drift. Pretty much, that's what this is. Oh, fuck this game. My favorite stage, but like all stages. Nah, this is one of my lesser favorite. Mainly because of this drifting bullshit. It's Sonic out of the game everybody hates, the racing game where Sonic controls like a cat. Don't be silly, Sephiroth. Everybody loves Sonic R. There we go. That's a genuine question. I know there's one where he drifts. I mean, he does kind of... You can drift in Sonic R. So, maybe. Sonic Drift, that's one I... Now, Sonic R legit, like... Love, okay? There's love in this heart. In this black heart right here for Sonic. Sonic R, alright? I'm gonna ignore that, Leon. Right. This is a good level. The beginning's stupid, but this is a good level.
Welcome, Sonic. Glad you could make it to your funeral. Infinite, do it!
Take
What is that?
Har, har. That's my spiky little predator.
So it's like, it's actually null space and not an illusion.
Something that the Phantom Ruby cooked up. A closed-off space where absolutely nothing exists. Goodbye, Sonic, my soon-to-be eradicated nemesis. Enjoy all the nothing.
Whoa! Buddy, don't! You'll be sucked in too!
Off to Nightopia.
But we destroyed the Phantom Ruby's power source.
Tisk tisk. Since you always destroy the power source of my weapons, I decided to learn from my mistakes. I had a backup power source created under Metropolis.
Plot twist.
This isn't where we were meant to end up. Let's head back. Everyone's waiting for us.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna be Sonic Tuber here for a minute and actually talk about this level, alright? Now this level is cool once you get out of null space, but there's actually like voice clips in the game that suggest that Sonic and the Avatar took a bit of like, actually had like a bit of time together in here before they actually made it out here, but instead you literally just get into it and you boost out and that's it. So it's like, everybody's like, that was shite. That was utter shite. So, but I don't know, wouldn't it have been cool if you like played as the Avatar and you had to like meet up with Sonic again? You had to like find each other, and that like proves the value of your friendship, and then you boost out of it through being together and shit, you know? Doesn't it? Doesn't it? Who gives a shit?
We've got this. Keep it up, partner. Nothing can contain the two of us at max power. Not even null space.
And then they kiss.
I missed this place.
What happened, Sonic? You two just up and disappeared.
Nothing happened. Literally. Now let's track down Eggman.
And it's like, you know, they're away for so long, and then the fucking like fist bump remix starts kicking in, and it's like, oh, this is badass. And no, it just ends right away. Almost. Yeah, there's a lot of like like there's actually a lot of like alternate paths in this level. It's a good level.
You're gonna miss out on the fun if you don't hurry, Sonic.
And if you're speedrunning it, you can completely break it. I'm totally drill dashing right now as Knights. My little emerald, friendship is chaos. I think it would literally take me longer to beat Sonic Mania, by the way, than Sonic Forces.
It's impossible to get out of the Phantom Ruby's null space.
Maybe I'll play Sonic Mania.
Help, but I need help from my friend.
Maybe I'll play Sonic Mania next Monday while we're waiting for friggin' Sonic Frontiers to unlock.
This changes nothing. Dr. Eggman will still have the last laugh.
Maybe he'd have more friends if he didn't talk about himself in the third person.
There's an unused quick sip section before. Yeah. Like I said, there was meant to be like more to it, but they just couldn't be arsed staying it. Alright, here we go. Oh my god. Yep, we're at the finale. Here we go. Time for Totes, the Supersonic boss fight. Okay, see this level, by the way. I have something to say about it. I have quite a few things to say about it, actually, but we'll wait till we're actually in it. Have I read the preview comic? Sure haven't. This fight. Actually, I'll tell you this objective. A perfect Sonic Tuber complaint is this fight, because, like, take that shot of Shadow bashing into everybody, right? Some people have pointed out that the character models don't actually animate when they're on screen for, like, 1 frame. You know, they don't animate, they just, like, do that. And people, like, hold that against this game, and I'm just like, that is a perfect Sonic Tuber thing to point out, you know? He's doing this Ratchet and Clank strafe. Well, you don't strafe in Ratchet and Clank 1, do you? Oh wait, unless you use Clank's hover pack, yeah.
You've joined us? Awesome.
Is there no end to its annoying incense? I will burn your resistance to ashes, and you along with it.
Alright, so it's like, he's,
Gotta be kidding. That's just a special effect, right?
it kind of is Knuckles, because it's not real, but it's gonna kill you anyway. I don't know.
Unbelievable. What chance do we have against that?
The sun will
How do I feel about Infinite? I think he's better than Mephiles. His theme song is awesome, alright? And I think he's actually so, like, so edgy that it's kind of endearing, you know? He's not just edgy for the sake of it, kind of like Shadow, I suppose. He's just like, that's literally his character, is just edge, you know?
Whoa, it is! He said the Phantom Ruby prototypes only react to the person who activated it. That must be you, buddy. Your courage and heroism are probably what triggered it.
Ugh.
If you use this,
I'm just, in my mind, I'm just thinking, they're just talking about knights, they're just talking about knights. Even though it's not knights that needs the motivational speak, it's like, the visitors. Okay, see this fucking level, by the way? It's one of the worst in the game, but I legit remember thinking, when this music started playing, and all the Sonic characters are like, oh no, we're fucked. And like, I'm here as the Avatar character, I legit had a moment where I was just like, oh shit, everybody's relying on me. I gotta do something. I gotta save all of Sonic's friends. I'm the only one that can do it. And then they make you do this 2D section, which is a load of fucking shit because the controls are fucked. Oh, I died here so many fucking times. And then that moment was just lost. Like this bit. Oh my. Like, you guys, there's this thing that the jump in this game does. If you try to hold the opposite direction, look at that. I tried to hold the opposite direction, but he just keeps going forward anyway. Sorry. Like, the only way, you have to, like, basically stop dead. It's fucked. It's so fucked. The song's really nice, but it's fucked. Why am I even doing this platforming challenge?
It's all up to the rookie now.
Chances of success are minuscule. It's a desperate long shot. Please, come back in one piece.
Fuck your level design.
You think you can stop the sun? Burn up like a moth drawn to a flame. It's over.
You're a real soldier now, rookie. You can do this.
Fuck your level design.
Hang in there a bit longer.
Show everyone what you're made of.
Come on, you can make it.
Alright, we got it. Yeah, the messed up jump arch. It's murder, and it's so hard to describe how fucked it is unless you're actually playing it. This is the Sonic Tube content where you fuck your level design is something I imagine was heard a lot in Sonic Team offices. Went to the 3 people that were working on it, aye.
Make peace with your fate, because your lives are now over.
Come on, absorb that, idiot!
3, 2, 1, 0.
Buddy?
The sun! It's gone!
What? What just happened?
Knights into forces. Ugh.
Impossible! I thought all the prototypes were destroyed.
A costly oversight, Doctor. This is why I always check and double check, as any good scientist.
This is the turning point, guys. Time to press our advantage and kick major butt.
Everyone's surprisingly not fussed about their imminent death. Well, neither was Eggman, because he was there too, you know?
That must have used up a ton of energy. Phantom Ruby should be weaker now. This is our only chance to defeat Infinite.
All ships, provide backup to Sonic and the others. Draw the enemy's attention and shield them from
Right. This level could have been, like, quite cool as well, but again, it's super short. Like, I like the fact that this level is almost all going downhill. You know, that's interesting. We've never done that with Sonic before. But yeah, it's super short. And then you have bits that don't make any sense, like this bit here. Look at this. Look at all that level design. Okay, I'm not even using the Wisp. And Sonic is literally, like, going fuck this level design before he's even sat down to got to know it. Get what I mean? It's like, what did that level design do to you, Sonic, eh? Why are you so prejudiced, eh? Let's do this. Fuck it. Oh, shit. Oh, well.
Ship 3 took it right into the bridge. They're falling back. Ship 7 has been crippled by heavy fire. Evacuate the flagship. All hands abandon ship. Sorry.
Who the fuck is this general suddenly?
You did plenty already. Leave the rest to us.
Yeah, there we go, we're done. 83 seconds, I'll never get back. General Chaos. Like, does he actually have a name in, like, the comics or something? Why do I think that's probably a thing? General Scales. Nah, that wasn't General Scales. I can understand what he was saying.
Pathetic little hedgehog. Even with the Phantom Ruby weakened, I still have enough power to smash you into blue jelly. I'll show you how outclassed you really are.
I'm in a class all my own. Time to put up or shut up, Infinite.
Right, now they literally just copy and paste Metal Sonic's boss fight.
How about paralyze the Boom Buffoon?
Why not? Here, doses.
Okay, not literally copy and paste, but what the fuck else do you say to this? It's like, yeah, I already fought Metal Sonic. You know? Yeah, he had those things cutting about him. And, what the fuck? And I did this. Oh, come on. Sonic vs. Faulty Towers. Oh shit. That sucks, Cool Breeze.
You're done for. The Phantom Ruby's energy is recharged.
I don't even have fucking Frontiers pre-ordered on Steam or whatever.
My friend
Nice.
got me this far, and together we're gonna win.
Friends are nothing but a fleeting illusion. You can count on nobody but yourself.
Your mask can't hide how sad and lonely you are. That Phantom Ruby virtual reality of yours is the real illusion.
Literally, you're just doing Metal Sonic's move right there, Infinite. Have I done the episode Shadow yet? Oh god, do I have to? No, I don't wanna. It's bullshit anyway. You motherfucker, what's his health bar like?
Friends are
Okay,
nothing
it's
but a fleeting
got to checkpoint here, but still. Ah,
You can count on nobody but
by the
yourself.
lore.
Your mask can't hide how sad and lonely you are. That Phantom Ruby virtual reality of yours is the real illusion.
I think I'm fucked. I don't like the metal box design. No, it's not that, Adam. I just think it's bullshit.
Your mask can't hide how sad
Like, can we just go on YouTube and listen to the Sonic Adventure 2 remixes? Actually, I say that, but they thought it was a good idea to remix Westopolis. Yeah. No lives to worry about, thankfully. Which, you know, I'm all for. I think it's overall a net positive that they start doing that with games, you know. I imagine Focus-on ruins a lot of Rio's Sega Saturn save files. Okay. Oh, I swear to fucking God. Oh, I swear to fucking God. Oh, I swear to fucking God. Right, get some rings. Oh, fuck you, Infinite.
Partner, when we join forces, the sky's the limit. Double boost.
We killed Infinite. I mean, I remember that was one of the, like, big complaints with Sonic Mania, was that, you know, it had limited lives, and sometimes it was hard to, like, beat the game if you weren't super into Sonic. But every time I beat Sonic Mania, I have, like, 20 lives, so, yeah. Some more wish fulfillment in the finale. We literally just did the exact same thing to Metal Sonic. Like, I don't know, I just can't get over that they literally copied and pasted a boss, and thought we wouldn't notice. Really give you more fatigue. Didn't you just start that, Cool Breeze?
Impossible. I cannot be defeated.
Wrong, loser.
Oh God, I don't want to hear this.
Defeated are heart, soul, and the bonds of friendship. 3 things you and your counterfeit cronies lack.
I actually like the real superpower of teamwork line, but that's just a step too far. My voice is fucking gone, by the way. I've not been talking that much, have I? Maybe I'm getting COVID. Oh shit. Is that a Sonic Heroes reference? No, no, it's similar because in Sonic Heroes, Sonic says we'll show that creep the real superpower of teamwork. But in this one he says that, and that's way more Kringo than it was back in 2004, so aye. Not a fan of the meta era scripts. Oh god. Why did you have to open up that can of worms, CW? Short answer, yes, I am a fan. Okay, Sonic Colors, great as far as I'm concerned. Okay, I almost feel like that was supposed to be written the way it was, and I liked it. Sonic Generations gets the job done. There's a few little jokes in there that's good. Largely the same with Lost World. You know, I feel like they cranked up the Kringo a little bit with Lost World, but it was still good. But with this one, yeah, I feel like they just did not give a fuck with forces. You know? Like, it almost feels like such a... Like, I'm beating a dead horse here. Like, really much so. But, again, this is the Sonic fan thing. Because they didn't like the writing in this game, then they have to go back and, like, mock the writing in all the other meta-era games. When this was the only one that was, like, quite not good. Get what I mean? So, yeah.
Something again.
Doctor hasn't given up. Don't let your guard down yet.
We have to find the entrance to the central tower and stop Eggman.
No, I want to get the shield. He's fucking... Right, you guys know that joke that I always do? Where I'm like, I say something, something, something in a Sonic game? Well, this is one of the more, like, unironic examples of it that I used to always see. Like, some people got very, very upset that this part auto-scrolls. Like, genuinely, that's where I picked up on that thing that I always do, because folk were like, auto-scrolling in a Sonic game? You know, these guys never played Sonic on the Master System, apparently. This melody's alright. Yeah, it's alright. probably one of the weaker classic Sonic ones, I would say.
We haven't found an entrance yet.
No luck here either.
All this searching and still nothing?
My money's on the area the other Sonic is searching.
Your physics are broken.
Great. Looks like we can get in through that passage. Hold on. I'll send in reinforcements right away.
Wow! Having two Sonics is so dreamy.
Again, another one of these, like... Go on, Leon, you say it for me. Thank you. Suck my dick! Suck my dick! Right? Oh. Oh shit, I've taken a different route here. But oh, was that just a red ring? Ah.
Great. Looks like we can get in through that passage. Hold on. I'll send in reinforcements right
Okay,
away.
now I will stand still here, spin dash like fuck.
So dreamy.
Now I win. Ah. Oh my god, this level's bullshit. There's a bunch of one-hit deaths in this one. What? It's a knight's mask right there. I should put that on, actually. Let's put on Knights' persona. Final Judgment. That should be what the next Judgment game is called. And it should be... its finale should be way fucking better than this. Oh my god, it's not gonna... it's actually not gonna let me put on any clothes until it teaches me how to change weapons. Okay. And it's not even letting me come out until it teaches me to change... Fuck this game, I hate this game. And then my controller's fucked! Knights is a Phantom Thief. No, that mask he's got is a persona. That's what it's called in the game. Where the hell is this? Middle? Here. There we go. It's gold in the game, but it's gonna have to do. Let's make it blue. In fact, I think that's how I played the game mostly. I literally used like Joker's mask, because that's actually probably the closest thing. Alright, we'll use Joker's mask. Leon, I can't use the Series X controller on stream because I keep hitting things with it, okay? Those controllers are expensive. Judgment delayed. A cool title. Knights is about Jungian. Yep, pretty much. Use bare feet. Like I said, Adam, I can't even stomach looking at Knights with like bare hands, alright, let alone bare feet. Okay? I am not the average Sonic fan, okay? I don't get off on this shit. Like that thing that Amy just said, that the defense system is too tough to break through by normal means. I was hearing that shit in my sleep because I kept dying here so many fucking times. And we're not normal all the time, yeah. Like this.
So sad. What a lonely place to be brought into the world.
Who gives a shit that gets dead anyway?
Hurry! You're on it! Here goes!
Well, I'll be.
Fuck, am I gonna do this first try?
Actually made it.
Use a little breather right about now. I'll feel better once we blow this thing to pieces.
Belta! Which other Sonic games are going to play before Frontiers? Well, I was talking about next Monday. While waiting for the fucking game to unlock on the Xbox, I could just play Sonic Mania. But I was saying it would probably take me more time to beat that game than it took me to beat this game. In fact, we should take bets on that, right? How long this... I'm probably going to do this within 3 hours, so... I could probably beat... Actually, I could probably beat Mania before that, but... The quality of the experience is going to be... night and day, or nights and day. Everything they'll port Knight's Journey of Dreams to modern hardware. Probably not, Marshall, but fuck me, I would love that. There's a game that I love that nobody else did. I lined up vacation. I had some days left to take. I used up the rest of my other remaining holidays for the end of the year because my nephew is going to be born in December and I want to be off for that. But I had a few other days, so I was like, okay, nephew being born, what's the second most important thing that's going to happen this year? Sonic's coming out, so yeah, there you go. Nights into Dreams. I mean, Nights into Dreams is on Xbox PS3 and you can play it for backwards compatibility, so yeah. What's the third? What is the third most important thing that's happening before the end of the year?
The fortress reactor was just a decoy. A true winner always keeps his trump card hidden.
Streaming for you guys. How about that?
What's going on? There aren't less enemies, there's more.
What? How can there be so many?
Confirmed sightings indicate Shadow, Metal Sonic, Zavok, Chaos, Infinite. Thousands of them.
What have you done?
I merely incorporated the Phantom Ruby into this Death Egg robot.
But that means the Phantom Ruby no longer has a vulnerable energy supply. It's an invulnerable ruby?
A good deduction test.
See what I mean? It's like, I really don't think they gave a shit when they were writing this.
Become the complete and ultimate form. You will be crushed by this Death Egg robot powered by the Phantom Ruby, and in the end, everything will still be just as I planned.
Your plan will end like all your plans do, with you sitting in a pile of busted robot parts wondering how you failed so badly. Let's get him.
Okay, I hope I do this first try, because I can't be fucked. I mean, it's a cool looking Death Egg robot, alright?
Clocking the Phantom Ruby. That's insane. No regular tool can damage it now. You're our last
There's one odd line to read failed so badly.
chance. Give it your all, Sonic. You'll always be our shining hope.
Does fight even have checkpoints? I can't remember. Sonic X Tetris. They already did that in Puyo Puyo, Sephiroth.
Go on, rookie. I know you can do this.
Our fate is in your hands.
I was reading the chat! I was reading the chat! Okay, apparently it does have checkpoints. Okay, cool. No, wait, no, it doesn't. No, wait, does it? Okay, cool.
Rookie, I know you can do this.
Our fate is in your hands.
Suck my dick! Where the hell is Shiro Miyakawa? What the fuck did that Japanese person write?
Go on, rookie. I know you can do this.
Our fate is in your hands.
He wrote the games from Sonic Adventure 2 and Black Knight. Okay, so he wasn't always, like... He was a bit hit and miss, to say the least, then.
Go on, rookie. I know you can do this.
Our fate is in your hands.
Wait, I can homing attack onto this thing? I think it's writing for Black Knight best, personally. I don't know, like, I remember, what was her name? Like, Merlina? Like, literally, her motivation was, I don't want to die. It's like, you know, it's like death anxiety in a Sonic game. You know? Existentialism in a Sonic game. Fuck you! Eat a dick! You just really don't like the Western script writers. It was really just this game that was bad, Marshall. All right, I'll stand, but I'll die on that hill. All right. Colors, Generations, and even Lost World. All right, those were good scripts, but not this one. As for Ian Flynn, we'll see how he gets on. I have faith in him.
End this, Sonic. Defeat him.
Just a carbon copy of the Nega West armor. Yeah, I remember hearing that CW, but I couldn't remember for sure if that really was the thing. Really was a thing or not.
Go for it, Sonic!
Alright, now we have our orchestrated fucking version of the main theme, which is really good, but it's so fucking unearned. You get what I mean? It's like, oh yeah, this theme is fucking banging, alright, but I'm it just you didn't earn this. See, it's so good, it's so good, it's so good. But I'm so disappointed that it's so good. So is this a copy and paste of the final boss from Lost World? I genuinely cannot remember, so... You want to give us some of that Wisp love? Fist Bump is the main local theme, yeah. And that's what we're listening to right now. Looks like an inferior version of the Colors final boss. Pretty much, yeah. I mean, that orchestrated theme was really good too. I mean, it was actually 06 that started that trend of making the themes all orchestrated at the end. I think the best one was probably Unleashed. Like, I don't even like Endless Possibility as a song. It's not one of my favorites, but when that orchestra theme came on, I was just like, okay, this is the shit right here. Okay. Right, fuck this game. I hate this game. I'm going for a piss. Fuck. God damn it, now I have to watch the last cutscene. got Sonic shoes. We got Sonic Boom shit. I don't ever fucking come back. Please. And then Tails goes in for a winch. Mwah.
Cheer up, Tails. I'm sure we'll run into him again.
Shut the fuck up, Sonic.
Alright, guys. It's time we cleaned up the mess that Eggman left this world in. And I'm not talking about those illusions he dreamed up for us. We need to fix the real world we all live in.
True that.
Come on. Let's go!
Yeah!
It is. It's... I don't know what this... I keep forgetting this song exists. Let's see, can I skip this? I can't skip this. Fuck, I can't skip this. Oh. So we're playing... Oh. Kerbals. I can't skip it. Who sings this song, okay? How much did she get paid? Alright? Does she ever get people coming up to her? Like, when she's doing, like, a local gig. It's like, hi, I'm a Sonic fan. I really like that ending theme song in Sonic Forces. Okay? Has anybody ever said that to her? She only got paid 5,000? Oh, she should have asked us all to boycott the game. I'd like to hear about Sega Arts director Riku Kodama. Yeah, we talked about that earlier, Marshall. Yeah. I was really wanting to do... I was just saying, if I do it this week, and I don't know, I'm still playing Bayonetta 3. I've got games to play, guys. Okay? But if I do stream again this week, I think I'll do a little Reiko Kodama appreciation screen where we'll just muck about on, like, Phantasy Star 4, Skies of Arcadia, and maybe even, like, Magical Knight Rare if I can get that to emulate. That'd be quite cool. Oh god. I guarantee you people ask Akon about Sonic 06. I guarantee you. Tilo the Swift. You bought me a capture card, you stream Saturn games. If you bought me one, sure. Any excuse to play more Sega Saturn. I could just play Nights into Dreams constant. I could probably beat Nights into Dreams. I could have beaten that game like 4 times in the time that it just took me to beat Sonic Forces, okay? What do you think I would rather have done? Alright? It's funny, at the beginning of the stream, I was actually kind of optimistic towards this game, and I guess I still kind of am. Like, the game definitely gets too much hate. It's not a bad game. It's not really a good one. It's a very mediocre one. But that ending really just sours me. Alright? Like, it's such a shit ending. You know what I mean? Have I talked about the Helena Taylor situation yet? Several times, CW. Who is Helena Taylor? Oh, fuck off, Cool Prince. Fuck off. Okay. You don't use Twitter, do you? It's not bad, just inexcusably mediocre. Yeah, exactly, exactly. She's Bayonetta's OG voice actor, and she's a bit of a cow, alright? Force is one of the few Sonic games where I don't even think even the music sucks. I do like a lot of the music. Not this one, though. Yeah, that too. Objective, yeah. Jennifer Koo is actually really good as Bayonetta. Yeah, I'm enjoying her as Bayonetta, you know? I think I'm up to like by the way, CW, or anybody who's played Bayonetta 3, is it just me or is Viola kind of shit? Like, not to play as, I kind of like playing as her, but kind of like, as a character, I'm like, I'm not feeling you, Hen. Am I the only one that feels that? From a team that bought you Colors and Generations. Oh god, objective. Least fitting credits theme, oh god. Probably this. I'm so used to hearing Jennifer Hale do a particular voice that hearing her attempt a British accent is funny. This is a good theme, I'll always say that. Yeah, Lil Baker. I unironically love Fist Bump. So do ya! So do ya! It's a good song. I think Viola not as good as Cereza. Like, I think she's less annoying. What was the name of that kid again in Bayonetta 2? He was annoying as fuck. Loki, was that his name? Yeah, he was one of the most annoying Bayonetta characters. Viola isn't that bad, but I don't know, I'm just not digging her. Well, if you make it back here in one piece, maybe I'll let you do a strip search on me. I tried, fuck. There you go, happy Halloween. I bet that scared all of you. How far into Bayonetta? I think I'm on like chapter 5 or 6. I've only just, I've done like one level as a Viola. I think I'm back to Bayonetta now. Nice one, Vega. to us and to each other we put our trust standing. When you beat the final boss, did you call it a bitch-ass motherfucker? I had some colourful things to say, Baker. You really like this song, don't you, Objective? Right, there's Toshihiro Nagoshi. His fucking name is in the credits of Sonic Frontiers. Oh god, there's still a cutscene. Shit. Presented by Sega. Ugh. Oh my god, it's 10 o'clock.
Finally, an end to this endless battle. Everyone can go back.
Someone had to... See what I mean? Somebody had to write that line. An end to an endless battle.
Still a lot we need to do.
That's all... Okay, I was about to say that's almost as bad as we're on our way to the Ark. I guess that means we're going too, but...
You're leaving us? There are others who need your help. But okay, I'm not gonna stop you.
Man, the first time I saw you stumbling around, I had no idea
You miss hearing Mega.
together and see it to the end. I've changed my
Fun...
mind.
You know, it's funny you say that, Marshall. You know how they're making like a super game right now?
I guess you're not.
Why aren't they calling it a mega game?
Good out there.
You know?
It's not like you just waited till the last minute to come in and act all cool, saving the day. Our battle is done, and our resistance has come to
Stop
an
talking,
conclusion.
Tails.
We'll be friends forever. A single person cannot restore the entire world. We have to work together and make a
Stop talking.
diligent effort.
I know, please be good Frontiers.
I was thinking the same thing. You gonna keep moving forward? No matter what, yeah?
Please don't suck, please don't suck, please don't suck.
See you later, buddy.
Alright. Now he goes off to make Knights 3. Go on to make Knights 3, okay? She. Fuck, I keep meaning to... You know, create a new avatar. Cool. My controller's fucked. You know what? Alt F4. There we go. We're fucked. There. That's it. We're done. We're done. Okay. That was that. Yeah. If I do stream... Okay, here's my plan, guys, right? I have games to play. I'm playing for Bayonetta right now. Also trying to make my way through Persona 5, and Sonic is out, like, next week. So, I'm busy, okay? If I do stream again this week, it'll probably be like a Reiko Kodama appreciation stream. I do actually really want to do that. And then maybe, like, next Monday, I'll do Sonic Mania, because that seems appropriate, you know? But, we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know. I got games to play, alright? Sorry. Right. How long till Sonic fans start to get Forces the 06 array treatment? Probably in a year or two, I'm calling it CW. That's when I think that's going to happen. I tried playing Knights on Steam. Wasn't sure how to progress through it. Well, I'll show you one day when I stream it like 10 times. Okay, Baker? Anyway. See you after, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.